Janet Jackson is sharing more details about her relationship with her late brother Michael Jackson. Vivica A. Fox gives fans an update on Regina King following the passing of her son. And Christina Aguilera is ready to reconcile her grievances with Britney Spears. What's going on, socialites? I'm Alexis Joy with Hollywood Unlocked, and this is What's Trending. As fans count down the days until the release of Janet Jackson's upcoming documentary, Janet, more snippets are being released regarding the various relationships in her life, including that with her brother Michael. In a new preview of the documentary, which airs on January 28th, the singer shares that her brother would often taunt her about her weight, adding in that it left a lasting impression on her. In her quote, she said, "There were many times Mike used to tease me and call me names. Pig, horse, slaughter hog, cow. He would laugh about it and I'd laugh too, but there was somewhere down inside that it would hurt. When you have somebody say you're too heavy, it affects you." Now, while speaking about her weight as a kid, she talked about her personal big break, which wasn't on the stage like her brother's, rather in the 1970s sitcom Good Times, where she played Penny at 11 years old. Now, the documentary is set to explore more topics of her relationship with her son's father, as well as Jermaine Dupri, while also examining the lasting effect that being a Jackson had on her. Now, this is the first time that fans will get to hear and see from Janet's mouth her personal life experience, for which most of her 55 years has been a complete secret. Earlier this week, actress Regina King lost her son Ian to suicide, sending out a statement saying, "Our family is devastated at the deepest level by the loss of Ian. He is such a bright light who cared so deeply about the happiness of others. Our family asks for respectful consideration during this private time. Thank you." Now, since his death, not many details have emerged regarding what happened, and no other words have come Regina King or her family until now. During a recent episode of Cocktails with Queens, Vivica Fox, who's a friend to Regina King, shared an update with fans on how Regina is doing, saying she is strong and okay.
She said to tell everybody that she's gotten your text. The outpouring of love for her family, and her son, she appreciates it.
As questions rise regarding Ian's death, his social media accounts have been looked at, as his last two final posts on Twitter were, you know that episode of SpongeBob where they go inside his brain and it's a bunch of mini SpongeBob just losing it? Yeah, that one really hits home, and I don't think Instagram is healthy for me. Now, as we continue to keep Regina King and her family in our thoughts and prayers, if you or anyone you know is struggling with suicidal thoughts, please reach out to someone or call the National Suicide Prevention Hotline at 800-273-8255. Closing out some of today's top trending stories is Christina Aguilera, who's ready to let bygones be bygones when it comes to a relationship with Britney Spears. If you recall, back in November following Britney's release from her 14-year conservatorship, Christina, while on the carpet for the Latin Grammys, was asked her thought about her former Mickey Mouse Club castmate, which she pulled away with a response saying this.
Britney, have you had any communication? Have you guys had any communication?
No, we're not doing that tonight. I'm sorry. Thank you. Bye.
Okay.
But I'm happy for her.
Yeah.
Now, following the incident, Britney did respond to the slight shade being thrown, but now Christina is doubling back now that she's had time to think of what she wanted to say. During a recent interview, Christina was asked again if she had reached out to Britney, which she now said, "It's a subject that I definitely want to be careful of because I never want to speak out of turn about anybody that I have so much respect and admiration for, but I'm so happy. I will just say what I do feel comfortable in saying. As I've said before that I've stated, I couldn't be happier for her. Every woman deserves to feel empowered and to own that for themselves however see fit. My heart goes out to Britney. She deserves all the true love and support in the world." As of now, Britney has not said anything regarding Christina's new comments, but if it's anything like she's been doing in the past couple days, we're sure a response is soon to come. Well, socialites, those are just some of today's top trending stories. You can head over to HollywoodUnlocked.com for those and so many more. While you're there, make sure you like us on Facebook, you're following us on Instagram, and you're subscribed to our YouTube channel. Until next time, I'm Alexis Joy, and that's What's Trending.